cost. So yeah, we don't see that very often. 6 Zerglings here, I think. It's not letting me select them. No, 7 Zerglings trying to take out these indestructible rocks. It's going to take an eternity +2 to kill those rocks. And we've got a couple Thors out on the field now. And looks like they are... What are they repairing? Thor's not... Oh, repairing... Oh, God. How did I miss that? Sorry, guys. They are repairing the Banshees. So good job by them in order not losing those Banshees and instead just repairing them up. Viking now coming out of the starport here for Strelok. Hopefully to do some Overlord hunting, as Overlords are armored. And as we all know, Vikings do very well against armored air units. Banshee's now fully repaired, looking to go out and do some more harassment. They do take out the Zergling that was near the Xel'Naga Watchtower, preventing him from any additional sight. But these 8 Hydras are going to be ready for it, I think, as if these Banshees turn back around and try to do any more harassment, these Hydras will be able to take them out in no time flat. They are going to see the fact that the destructible rocks are being taken out, Cloak being utilized, but that is just pointless as there's an Overseer here following them. And as you can see, Overseers have the same movement speed as Banshees, so that spells very big trouble for Strelok, as now his Cloak research is pretty much useless. A bunch of siege tanks being pumped out now, only working off 1 barracks and 2 factories. And yes, we do see this Viking now trying to take out this Overseer. Overseers are armored, so they do deal the full damage as well. And third and fourth barracks now coming up for Strelok. We'll see if we're going to see some reactors or maybe tech labs. I'm not too sure. We have lots of Marines pumping out of the barracks, so we're likely to see either nothing or maybe reactors. 2 Cloak Banshees coming in for a hit. But unfortunately, the Spore Crawler is still here. 2 Queens should be able to help defend this, although that Spore Crawler is not in range. So that is not going to be any use. We are seeing another Overlord here, scouting into the base, seeing what the Terran is doing. I don't believe... No, I'm wrong. It does see the army of Strelok here. So the 2 Thors, the 6 or 7 siege tanks, quite a few Marauders, and 6 Marines. And still these Banshees, wow, 1 health left on this Banshee. That may be even the same Banshee that was down to 2 health earlier, so getting even closer to the brink of death, but able to save its life and get back to the base and hopefully get repaired. Looking at the production tab again, we've got Infantry level 1 armor coming up and Terran vehicle level 2 coming up, so tanks and Thors already upgraded 1-0. And Marines and Marauders already upgraded 1-0 as well, about to be 1-1. Combat Shield as well for those Marines to give them the extra life. Great against Hydras. They are able to take an extra shot. More Thors, more Marauders, and more Siege Tanks coming in. And we are seeing Muta switch now for HayprO. We've got quite a few Mutas out on the field already, and we've got quite a few more in production. 8 more Mutas in production. That's a lot of gas to be investing into these Mutalisks. I know he's seen these Thors, and he's seen that there is a Viking out in the field. He's probably seen all these Marines. I'm not sure if I really agree. And ooh, how did I miss that? I guess if I missed it, Strelok missed it as well. There was a Changeling here in the Terran army as a Marine, and another one coming in. He's going to see that one, though. So, yeah. Zerg army is HayprO is fully aware of what Strelok is building at this point, since that Changeling was there. Terran rapidly repairing these Banshees again, and trying to take this gold expansion, spamming a few mules down. That's going to increase his income by a large number. He should be able to catch up to HayprO here. HayprO fairly well saturated already, considering how long it's been up only on the gold expansion, but it will get pretty close, and we do see HayprO's gas intake is quite a bit higher. 50 harvesters to 46 at the moment. And we are seeing a push out here for the Terran. Scan coming up, trying to see what they're going to be up against. A couple Spine Crawlers, a bunch of Zerglings, and I don't think these Zerglings have Metabolic Boost. They are actually just finishing now. If I would have just looked at the production tab. Fail on my part there. 2 more hatcheries coming up. If you look down at the 6 o'clock position on the the mini-map. You can see that coming. And as these siege tanks siege up, the Zerg HayprO player is actually doing a counter-attack with roaches and hydras. So they're going to be up against this planetary fortress here, and if these SCVs can get a good surround and start repairing it, this planetary fortress should be able to hold on long enough for the reinforcements to come in and kill these hydras and roaches. But hydras and roaches doing a nice job clustering in, and they are going to be able to take down this planetary fortress. Not really sure if that was worth it at all. He did lose a very, very big army in order to take out that planetary fortress. If we look at the units lost tab, wow, we see 5,100 units, or sorry, resources lost for HayprO, and only 1,325 for Strelok. So he is definitely in a good position here. Oh, but just a ton of Mutalisks coming in to do sheer damage to these Marines. And unfortunately, for HayprO, these Mutas are very, very clumped up, and the Thors are able to just decimate them. So once again, HayprO knows he's in big trouble. He does GG. This is just hilarious, to say the least. 80 units lost to 16, 8,775 minerals to 2,000. Wow. So clearly outplayed. This was game 1 of the best of 3. I'll bring you game 2 and game 3 if there is one right after this.